Nathan, are you watching it? Let me know when there's movement. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep resizing these.
Resizing, schmeesizing.
I don't like to start before I know
It's moving.
that people can hear and see me and stuff. There's movement. Turn your sound off. I was about to start and then you turned that on. I'm like, now! Hey everybody! It's Bananimation. You can call me Anna.
Hi, I'm Melonhead, but you can call me Kira.
Hi, I'm Opal, but you can call me Lily.
Hi, I'm Trash, but you can call me Loser.
That's Nathan.
Yay! Welcome to another episode of drawing really bad OCs really fast. I'm just getting ready to start here. Don't worry, no one was prepared today. But we did our best. I almost fell asleep a few minutes ago.
Honestly, me, every day.
And Kira and Lily barely made it here.
Yup.
Yep.
Starting off my first stream, great, guys.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
More like
Let's
negative
do it
10 out
again.
of 10.
Right. Hold on.
Are you drawing
I'm
on the
gonna draw
whiteboard?
something real quick on this whiteboard.
That face that I drew on there came out really close, so I took a picture of it.
I do like that face. It looks really nice.
I want to redraw it again, but digitally, though.
Oopsies.
Do it.
But not today. This OC is naked.
Put some clothes on it.
I actually made him send me another picture of the character wearing clothes.
Oh, good. You're like, he needs to be wearing clothes.
He said it's like an anatomy reference or something along those lines. So, like,
I see.
and it's okay, because it's not like naked. It's just naked.
It's just animal naked. Oh.
Yeah, animal naked.
Would you consider that naked? I think so. I think you could.
Okay, I have messages.
Who are they from?
Everyone goes mad because of some naked fox!
Knocking.
And that message is just that. Okay, I gotta get out of my DMs.
Kingpin says
I will
hello.
get back to my...
Hi,
Hello!
Kingpin.
I will get back to my
What a guy.
DMs when the stream is over. But for now, we gotta draw this cute-ass fox child.
Naked fox child.
No, the other one that's not naked.
Oh, okay.
And may or may not be a trap.
May or may not be a trap. Kira, like,
Unconfirmed.
I added an OC to submit last minute.
Okay.
hey, also, like, it's his girlfriend.
Wow, they're cute together.
I knew it's hot in here all of a sudden. I have to strip.
Oh my god.
I was all layered up, and now there's people around me, which I'm not used to.
People?
And they have body temperatures, and it's like, what?
Well, my body temperature is actually under average. Average is 98.6 and mine is 97.3.
Wow!
I know.
That sounds like somebody we know.
That's... What a mild anomaly in your bodies.
No, 1 degree is big in, your body.
I know, but it's like how Gus's skin oil is slightly acidic.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, hey, that's me-ish.
I'm
Right.
actually, like, a furnace, so...
Oh, yeah.
So you make up for it.
So I make up for it. I can't be in warm climates. If I moved anywhere warm, I'd probably just die.
I never get cold, though.
Really?
Like, I can stand out in, like,
Same.
0 degree weather for a while, and then I go inside and my hands are warm.
Same. I feel that. I don't know why, but it happens.
My hands are always warm.
Imagine if you had ears, and you wore a hat, and the hat pushed your ears down, and you just had to live like that.
That would be uncomfortable. Why would you
I
wear?
almost said, isn't that what happens every day?
What?
What?
Imagine if you.
But then I realized ears don't stick up like that. Ears are on the
Imagine.
side of your head.
Sometimes I forget that too.
Imagine if you
I watch
had
so many
ears.
cartoons. Wait, okay.
Imagine if you had
Everybody.
ears. Yeah.
Did anyone watching the Olympics last night see the new Incredibles 2 trailer?
I saw it
just
on
watched-
Twitter.
Because
I watched
like,
it. Just
I'm so
before
hyped.
came over
I
here.
flipped out. I've watched it like 12 times now. I love Elastigirl. I love that whole family. I love that movie. I'm so excited for it to come out. I'm going to the midnight premiere.
I'm
Yes.
so excited.
I'm
It defines
so
who I am.
hype. It defines who I am.
It defines who I am.
Someone on TV said it.
I know. I saw it like when with Elastigirl. I just started clapping and saying, "Yes, mom!"
And Edna.
And what?
Edna.
Edna Maud.
She was like, done well. Parenting is a heroic act. Done well.
Oh, what's his freaking name?
What are the Olympics, Kingpin
Robert
says?
Parr. Robert Parr.
What are the Olympics?
Oh,
That's a
Bob.
good question. Also, not to be that nerd who talks about curling, because some people don't even think that should be an Olympic sport.
I like
But it's
curling.
actually, it may not be the same feat of athleticism as all the other sports, but it's very strategic.
It's very sweet. It's
And
sweet.
it's based off of an honor system.
Uh-huh.
So if you cheat, you own up to it, and if you don't own up to it, you won't get deducted. It doesn't matter if literally everyone on TV sees it. If they deny they did it, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, they're like, okay, well, you didn't do it. So this girl, I think she was from China? Yeah. One of the Chinese competitors just straight up kicked the freaking rock. Like, she just freaking kicked it to the side. Like,
Oh,
it's
boy.
so obvious.
Amazing.
She just kind of just kicked it.
What?
Like, just with the side. Because for some reason, when you get to the Olympic level, you still want to cheat, even though you're already the best at what you do. I don't get it.
Amazing.
And so, yeah. But,
She'll
you know, she
bring
said she
honor
didn't
to
do it,
us
so she
all.
must not have done it. It
wow.
was so obvious, though. Like, it was painful.
That's awkward.
And she ended up in third place, and her competitors ended up, like, way down there.
Well, it's because she
Because
freaking
she
kicked him out of
Because
the
she
way!
freaking cheated.
I saw a tweet from the last Blockbuster today that said, if you
I
find
love
curling
that.
interesting, just wait until you see any movie ever.
I like curling. Okay, I did not like curling at all the first few times I watched it,
Uh-huh.
but I've grown to appreciate it because as I've watched it more, I've realized that there's a lot of strategy that goes into it. Like, it's a very, very strategic game.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, are these guys even Olympians? Where's your
Muscle.
backflips, bro? But then I really paid attention, and
I
I
find it
realized,
endearing.
like, they really, like, strategy is really complicated, and they
Yeah.
have to be a really solid team. And so I got a new appreciation for it, because why can't you be in the Olympics for your intelligence, teamwork, and strategic abilities? You
The
know?
math portion of the Olympics.
Exactly. like they have, like, worldwide competitions for
Oh my
chess
god,
players.
mathletes.
I was gonna
They
say,
have
but
chess competitions.
does that open it up to like she said, mathletes though? Like, couldn't mathletes technically
Mathlete.
be in the
No,
Olympics?
because it still involves physical stuff.
I
It's
guess,
just not as
yeah.
physically demanding as the other sports.
I want to see somebody who like curls for a living get in a fight with somebody who like bench presses for a living.
Listen though,
Honestly, the curler's gonna win because the curler uses their brain.
you can
I'll fight
People
You
who
can
bench
put the
press
math
for a
in my
living
mind.
only
You-
do it to get in magazines for bodybuilding, anyways.
you can put the mathletes in there because they physically exert themselves by, you know, they have to deal with those wrist cramps from riding.
Yeah. Honestly,
That sounds like an artist
and wrist
flight.
stuff is like, that's a big
Wrist
deal.
cramps.
Like, as a piano player, like, that's a big deal. I have to do a lot to make sure my wrists are protected.
Same.
Like, as a martial artist, that's really tough.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be very careful.
She has a tail.
I have to be very careful about my wrists when we're working on stuff. There's this guy I work with frequently in karate, and he's like 3 times my size.
Mm-hmm.
And so if he wanted to, he could break my wrist pretty quick. He'd just be like, oh, did I break your wrist? I didn't notice. But, so anytime I'm working with people, I'm like, be careful with my fingers and wrists. I need them. I'm a musician.
Yes.
You break my wrist, I
Yeah.
break your face.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
That's
pretty
my
sure-
attitude. I'm like, listen, pal. You hurt my wrist. You'll regret it. You won't be able to sit for a week.
Yeah. Yeah,
Beat you up.
like, I play violin, so when you, like, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, you have to just be really careful, because if your wrist breaks or any part of your arm, you're a goner.
Let's check up on this naked fox.
Nick Foxchild on all caps.
From all the jocks bullying them.
Uh,
Math Olympians, as he put it.
Math Olympians.
Math Olympians get plenty of exercise when they run from all the jocks bullying them.
Yeah, but you know what? Not to, like, call out Math Olympians, but some Math Olympians are very mean.
Codebreaker
They
can't tell our
can be
voices
very
apart.
snobby.
think they're
and
smarter than
you know
me.
what? Some jocks are nice people. I don't refer to them as jocks because the jocks usually refer to the mean ones. But, you know, like, I've got friends who are like, you know, cops or football players.
yeah.
And they're beefy and intimidating, but they're also very nice. And there are also ones that aren't. Just like math nerds, how some of them are very nice and some of them make you feel stupid all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry I don't know how to do calculus. Like, I'm not a math major.
Have you ever known about this horse is a snake?
Wow. I like snakes.
What would you call that?
I like horses and snakes.
A snork?
Snork.
Snork.
Snort. Look at that snort.
Wait,
just
wait,
sounds
wait.
like
A
a
snorse or a hake?
Hake.
I hate. I hate.
I hate it.
I hate it.
But I
Sounds
love
like a
it,
kid.
so I think I shouldn't call it a hake, and instead it can be...
I think we should
A
go with
Snork.
snork.
Snorse isn't as good as Snork, though.
Snork is good. Like,
Snork is great.
it doesn't have to make the most sense. It just has to sound the best.
Here's how you spell it.
Snork.
S-N-H-O-R-K-E.
Hold on, I'm about to write
Snork.
Wait,
Why not just SNORK?
Because I like
Okay,
how
say that
horse
again.
has an H and an E, and it incorporates more of the word horse in
Say
it.
that again.
I want it to be fair for the horses.
Spell it again for Lily.
S-N-H.
Oh, N.
O-R-K-E.
Why?
Wait.
Hold on, I added
Hold on.
Snork.
Oh my God.
All right.
S-N-H.
Maybe without the H.
O-R-K-E.
Maybe we should just. But I think we have to have the E at the end.
The H is silent. It adds finesse.
I think
Snork.
It definitely. It's a silent H.
silent H.
Oh, I gotta tell you something though.
She is beauty. She is
So-
Snork.
People,
She's beauty, she's grace.
people misspell
She's a
my
snort.
name
She's a
all the time. My name is misspelled so often. So I went to Starbucks the other day, which I don't do very often because I don't like Starbucks, but it was convenient, so I stopped by and I ordered a drink. And this time I said, all right, instead of just watching them try to spell my name right for once, they ask me my name and I say, my name's Kira, the G's and H's are silent, and I walk away and just see how they figure it out.
Hi, my name is Michael with a B.
And it's so funny that way. Like, it makes it so much more entertaining.
The
Oh my
G's
God.
and H's are silent. I'm dead. That's good. That's a good
It's a
one.
good one to use, because, like, as long as they're gonna spell it wrong, they might as well spell it wrong really dramatically and creatively.
That
should do
reminds
something
me
like
of
that.
when Rose from Wendy's spelled Caleb's name K-E-L-O-P.
Caleb.
That sounds like Clop.
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 Cyclops? No.
Kellops Frosted
Caleb.
Flakes.
How could you,
Are you
like,
sure? I swear you said Clop. No, I said Caleb. Not so much emphasis on the P. I don't think that existed, but sure. Yeah, it's kind of like they either spell my name Lilly or the way it's spelled.
The way it's spelled.
You know, like, mine is pretty simple. If I went up and said something like that, though, like the G's and H's are silent, they'd be like, what the heck?
I'd have to assume the most common incorrect spelling of Kira would probably have to be Kyra, right?
Right.
Kira.
I think, well, I get that a lot. I also get Kierra very frequently.
Kara?
Every single person puts the I before the E. Like, anyone who puts an I and an
Listen,
E in it.
They probably
I
just
before
say in their head
put it
I
first.
before E, except after C,
C.
and they're like, that's a K, so I guess
That's a K.
Right.
So you have to
And I'm
spell it.
thinking, but, I mean,
This
like,
is how you spell Kira.
anytime in school, I would always have teachers, all the teachers would be like, Kiera? And I'd be like, it's Kira. Or, you know, any substitute teachers I'd ever have would be like, Kyra? And so eventually, I just gave up on trying to correct
They're like,
them.
yes.
And so they'd be like,
I know.
Kyra? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's me, Kyra. Yes.
Yes. Think about how much the plight, like, that you deal with would have been changed if your parents would have just originally spelled it with an I before
I don't
E.
like it with an I first. Keira Knightley spells it with E-I. It can be that girl from
I had
the
a
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I had a friend in grade school named Malin who I'm sure at points, like, seriously considered just changing her name to Malin.
I bet. Oh, man. It gets worse, though. I have a friend named Aitana, and people...
What? How do you spell it?
It's like A-I-T-A-N-A.
Hold on, I need to see that. A-I-T-A-N-A?
Yeah, and anytime somebody reads
I
it, they're
thought
like,
you
say
Atana?
Aitana?
It's Atana all the time.
I would go
So-
for Aitana. I think that's what I would say.
That's another thing where she's like, yeah, that's me, Aitana.
Katana.
But sometimes people just say Atana. Like, there's an I
See,
there.
but here's the problem, though. She's cheating, because that's not a name.
Yeah, but that's better that way.
That's like when some guy told me his name was Tarek, and I'm like, no.
no,
I mean, that's what's on their
Your name
birth
isn't
certificate.
Tarek.
That's not a name.
You can make up names. It's so
My
much more
name
fun
is-
that way.
You're cheating.
Sparrow. My name is Naked Foxchild.
Who wants to be named, like, Josh?
Me.
Offends all Joshes everywhere.
I'm sorry.
Guys,
It's-
time to quit the
It's
stream.
nothing,
We're
nothing
gonna-
wrong with the name John. It
You
was
said
Josh.
Josh.
I'm just thinking of names
Look,
that are
this-
used
This
very
pony's
often.
cringing at you.
It's not that it's a bad name. It's a great name. It's just common. That's what I'm getting at. Like, I would
I
not want to
probably
name my
know-
kid John or Josh. I'd want to name my kid something that no other kid is named, but also sound cool. Like,
But everyone would know how to spell it.
right, my parents, when they were naming me and my twin brother, they found some really weird names. One of them was, like, what was it? It was really weird names. It was like Shakish and Laqueter.
Wow.
I'm really glad that neither of you got named Laqueter.
I wanted us to be named Luke and Leia, but they weren't going for that. I wanted to be a cool space
Shakish.
princess, but they just wanted me to be a
Honestly,
normal
though, I know...
Laqueter.
I probably know, like, 20 people named Anna.
Yeah.
kid.
There is a girl at my school who has the same middle name and last name as me.
There is a girl
And I get
went
called
to
up to
school
the
with,
office all the
too.
time.
I mean, she's, like, a lot of grades apart, but the same district.
Yeah, the other problem is we're also at the same bank.
Oh no!
And I had a struggle with that recently, actually, because they transferred all my
was
money.
that what was going on?
They
with
transferred all my money into her account.
That? Oh
No!
Well, I'm glad you got it figured out.
Yeah, we called them because we were like, "What the heck?" And my mom, they were like, "Lily's money's gone," and they were like, "What? It's right here," and they were in the wrong account. It was in a young girl's account that barely makes any transactions. They were like, "You know what?
So I bet she was confused when
Well,
she suddenly had tons of money.
So they had to repay me back for all of it.
Well, that's
She
really-
spent your money?
She didn't spend all of it, but she
Did
spent
she?
some
Oh
of it.
my
know
God.
That
No,
it was.
I don't know.
I feel like
She's
she
a
would
young
notice if
well, she probably
hundreds of
was
dollars was
Yeah.
going into her account.
One time...
Just
'cause
randomly,
one of-
like magically appearing into her account without her making transfers.
Yeah.
I think you'd
Yeah.
assume that.
But yeah, no, that's what I deal with. Because it's the same middle and last name, and so people are like, what? So now when I go there, I always have to say, like, make sure it's the right Lily, because this already happened. So yeah, it's insane.
My
Man, that
mom
sucks.
once accidentally transferred, like, because my mom also owns one of my accounts because she opened it because I was like 15, and once she accidentally transferred like $1,000 into it, and I'm like, nice, but I think this is wrong.
Oh gosh, money scares me. Does it scare anybody else? Money really scares me, and like paying bills and such.
I mean, yeah, that Lincoln guy looks pretty mean.
Yeah, George Washington. Ah!
He's gonna get you.
He's gonna get you.
He's gonna get you. Sorry, I'm just reading some of the comments and I see like people using snork, but like, and they're like, I am
Snork.
solid snork, and somebody said my name is liquid snork.
It's like Snoke.
Snoke, like
Supreme Leader Snork.
snork.
He dead.
That's how it's spelled. That's how it's spelled, but the R is silent, so it's Snoke, but the R is silent. He really confuses people at Starbucks, also.
What?
What would
What are you guys on about?
Supreme Leader Snoke get at Starbucks?
A coffee.
A coffee black.
Snoke.
A snow. I'm dead.
Nathan's single contribution to this stream.
He said
A Snoka.
Oh, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's about right. Kylo Ren. What would he get, Kira?
At Starbucks?
Kylo
Yeah.
Ren.
What would Kylo Ren order?
A
He would be
unicorn
like,
crap?
no. He would go, could I get a Frappuccino, but with activated charcoal in it?
Yeah.
You know, you're updated on the charcoal trend, right? I want my drink to be black as night.
And he's still wearing his mask too.
Uh-huh.
So they're like, "What? Excuse me? I don't know."
How are you gonna drink that through your
How-
stupid mask?
And then they
just
spell
sorta like-
his name with like a C and like an H at the end, like Kylo.
They spell it Chloe.
Chloe, you dishonored me.
And
More.
I want every gun we have to point at that man!
Can we?
Whoops! Spoilers. I don't know if that's considered a spoiler.
Oh, if people haven't seen it by now, it's their own fault if they hear spoilers.
That's
Yeah,
very
it's
true.
not new enough.
One of my favorite things to say is more in like a loud voice. So like, especially
I like the
with
shirtless Kylo Ren memes.
Oh my god.
wide boy, one wide boy, please.
One wide boy.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, he's just painfully emo. Like, it hurts me.
It's sad. I thought he was
Oh,
gonna get redeemed.
You
at
know
some
what?
point,
You
but
know what
he
makes me
won't.
mad? I'm gonna go on a rant for a minute.
Tell me.
Do
Okay,
it.
people who ship Kylo Ren and Rey. I'm like, and
Didn't
these
he
are like the
ship-
same people that are talking about how Harley Quinn and the Joker have an abusive relationship, and then they turn around and go, I want Kylo Ren and Rey to be a thing. And I'm like, really? He literally says to her, you're nothing. And
I know
also
people
tries to kill her multiple times,
People
just saying.
think that's romantic for some reason too.
Uh-huh.
People are using that as like a romantic thing because he's like, "You're nothing, but not to me." Like what? You emo?
No.
What the
Emo motherfucker.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, literally-
I didn't know if we could cuss on the stream.
What
I already have. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
All he means is, you're nothing. Like, when he meant,
Surprise! When he says you're nothing, he means
You're
You're
nothing.
and honestly, like,
He only is saying, but not to me, because he's trying to manipulate her.
right.
exactly.
Well, and he kind of loves her, but he also knows that he's
I
a horrible
see-
person.
I see the love in his eyes, but it is unrequited.
But he is irredeemable now, and I'm excited for the third movie to come out so that I can see him die painfully.
Wow.
Ben Solo.
I promise I'm a Jedi, though. Like, I promise. Oh, so my friend the other day. So, it was actually my friend Itana that I mentioned a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Me and my friend Chad were talking to her about Star Wars. And I don't remember how we got on this topic. Oh, we were talking about Indiana Jones first. and I mentioned Harrison Ford. And just for a second, she was like, "Who's Harrison Ford?" And then she was like, "Wait." I was like, "He's in Star Wars. Do you know who he is in Star Wars?" For like 10-15 minutes, she's like trying to think of the characters. She's like, let's see, there's Anakin, there's Luke, there's Leia, and I'm like, there's more than 3 characters in Star Wars.
Honestly,
like,
are you sure?
She's like, there's R2-D2, and I'm like,
The best character.
listen, come on.
That was me before you.
And then she's like,
blessed me.
there's Padme, but she's a girl, and I'm like, so is Leia. Harrison Ford does not play Leia.
Harrison Ford
after a
does not.
while,
Are you
we
sure?
give her a clue. What was it? We gave her the clue that it was in association with the number 1. And after a few minutes, she's like, what does that even mean? You guys are just trying to throw me off. And then after that, she was like, oh, Han Solo! And I was like, thank you.
Finally.
She also thought that Dobby was from the Lord of the Rings and not Harry Potter. She was getting Dobby and Gollum confused.
Oh.
Because I'm, like, the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, and Chad is the biggest Harry Potter fan. So when she said that Dobby was from the Lord of the Rings, we were both telling her constantly, Dobby is from Harry Potter, and Gollum is from the Lord of the Rings. And for a few minutes, she was like, no, I swear, Dobby is from the Lord of the Rings. And I was like, how many times have you seen the Lord of the Rings? And she goes, none. How many times have you seen Harry Potter? None.
She needs to watch those.
I know. I have friends who haven't seen Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or Harry Potter, and I'm like,
have you seen Harry Potter?
what are you doing seeing all of the not seeing the movies? Of course I've seen
Seeing
Harry
all the
Potter.
not
Good.
seeing the movies.
Seen all the not seen the movies.
Woo! Hey, what house are you guys in?
Gryffindor.
Oh,
I'm a
the best
Ravenclaw.
one.
The best.
I think
one.
you're a Ravenclaw, Anna.
Yeah.
Sure.
My grandma.
You're definitely a Ravenclaw.
My grandma is obsessed with Harry Potter, and I'm gonna read this text out loud because it's really funny. She texted me, and she said, "Hold on, let me find the group chat with my sister and I." She
you have a
said,
group chat with your grandparents and
"Yeah,
your sister?
with my grandma."
That's fun.
Because she loves Harry Potter, so we talk about Harry Potter a lot. And she says, she said, "I just did some tests with Grandpa, and he is definitely Slytherin." And then my sister's a Hufflepuff. I'm a Ravenclaw, and she's a Gryffindor. So she's like, we represent all 4 houses. She was really excited.
That's funny.
And I love her very much. She's very, very excited. She always gets me Harry Potter gifts for Christmas, and we watch. Yeah.
I'm looking for a good, like, set of Lord of the Rings books.
Mm-hmm.
But, I haven't found the perfect one yet. I'm reading the Silmarillion right now, which is, like,
Oh, I've heard about
the
that.
backstory. So, basically, The Hobbit takes place during the Third Age of Middle-earth, and The Lord of the Rings takes place during the Third Age, and after The Lord of the Rings is over, like, when Sauron is taken down and Middle-earth is brought to peace, that marks the beginning of the Fourth Age.
Mm-hmm.
So, what the Silmarillion is about the creation of the world and then the First and Second Ages.
Oh.
And so it talks about, like, how Sauron came to be and
Wow.
how, like, the Balrogs came to be and all the lore. Tolkien that was his first book he started writing.
Oh.
So, he started it before he started.
So it's garbage.
Before he wrote. No, it's just so good because he spent almost his whole life on it.
Wow.
Holy macaroni.
He didn't even finish it before he died. He started
Get
writing
away.
it before he wrote any of the other stories. And so he started and finished Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and all his other, like, poems and short stories and books he wrote.
Yeah.
Finished all that before he finished the Silmarillion, and his son actually
Finished it?
finished and edited the book for him.
Wow, that's awesome.
Like, he almost finished it, and then he died.
Man. I
So
gotta
it's-
read
it's
it
a-
now.
It's a really complicated read, so if you're not a big reader, I would not recommend it.
I'm gonna
It's
read
a
the Lord
difficult
of the Rings.
read. I would recommend definitely reading through the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit first
I
before
can
you read the Silmarillion.
goodly read.
So yeah, read if you've seen the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, good. I would recommend reading those books if you haven't before you read the Silmarillion, just because of the subtle differences
Mhm.
between the books and the movies.
Yeah. I've seen all the movies.
The Silmarillion, Like,
If you have 4 years on your
it's-
hands,
I've
read all the
I've been
books.
reading it for a while, and like it's good. It's just it's not like it's too hard to read or anything. It's just that you have to focus when you read it. So if you're like easily distracted like me, then you can be kind of slow reading it.
Yeah. I've always been a slow reader my entire life.
Dad tried to get my mom to read The Hobbit, but she saw the word 11th first and gave up.
The Hobbit is a children's book.
Which is like the 5th word in the book.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
The Hobbit.
What? I
The
guess I'm
Hobbit
done.
was written as a children's book.
Yeah.
That was the story he told to his children when they were growing up, and he said, "I'm gonna write a children's book about this story that I told my kids."
That's so cool.
Codebreaker wants to know if anyone here is a Slipknot fan.
I know of them, but I don't really listen to their music.
I know like one song from them. That's about it.
Looks like you're out of luck, boy.
Yeah, definitely more of the, like, acoustic kind of person. But, I mean, my brother liked those kind of bands, so I grew up listening to them.
I don't know anything about it.
It's like heavy metal, like hardcore. It's like hardcore stuff.
Oh,
I don't
I like
listen to
heavy
much of
metal,
that.
but I also like light metal.
Holy
Oh.
rusted metal, Batman. I don't know much about genres, so I couldn't tell you what kind of music I like.
He responded with R.I.P. after we were all like, nah.
Nah, fam.
I'm gonna come out with an EP in July of original songs. It'll be like alternative.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I was writing music today, but I don't think any of it's good.
I'm pretty sure it's good.
It's all just fluffy stuff. It's not really important.
I want to have a mix of some chill music and some intense bops.
I was thinking
What?
about making a couple of playlists, one for like dance music and one for like emotional music.
I have a couple playlists on my phone. I have my cheery tunes for when I'm sad. I've got my soundtracks. I've got my chill music, and I've got my bops for when I'm,
Boppin'?
bopping.
Yeah.
Bop it.
Twist it.
I just have a playlist.
Ew.
I just have a playlist that's just all my favorite music, and I just put it on shuffle a lot of the time. But I really like classics that range between like the 60s and the 80s. Those are like my favorite kind of music. Mostly 70s though. 70s is kind of my favorite. But just like stuff like that. That's what I like.
I like a lot of musical numbers.
Yeah.
I have
Like-
a playlist for music that, like it's mostly pop music that I like, and it's basically designed to be music that I wouldn't be ashamed to play around any group of people that I like. So it's like some people don't get it with the show tunes, and
Yeah.
there's a decent amount of My Little Pony songs that I really like.
Yeah. No,
So-
I feel ya. I like a lot of Steven Universe music. I'm
Steven
really
Universe has really good
as
music.
long as the
Yeah,
music's
see, that stuff
good,
wouldn't make the playlist usually.
As long as the music's good, I will listen to it. I don't really have a specific genre that I'm like, yes, this is all I listen to.
I like most genres except like modern country music.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Dude, country
And then
music
obviously
is
each
cancer.
genre has its good and bad music, but I'm pretty sure 100% of modern country music is bad. It's all in the key of C. It's all about trucks and girls and beer,
I
and
like-
sometimes dirt roads.
I like Bo Burnham's
Tractors.
country song.
Blue jeans.
Boots.
But Bo Burnham did a country song. It was really
Oh.
funny.
Classic.
Son, that is straight up false. All right. Yeah, tell that to a musician who sits around analyzing things all day long.
Wait, what does it say?
He says
Someone doesn't like the Steven Universe soundtrack.
it's objectively musically
Kingpin,
good,
to be specific.
whether or not you like it.
Yeah.
There is such a thing as, from a music theoretical standpoint, is good.
My
And
phone
that is
buds.
one of them.
People are still
Your phone
responding
went
with
buzz.
R.I.P.
It's a great example of proper mixing and production, for one.
Yeah.
Very
Look at this. This is a cute child.
it's really creative and different, and
Whoa.
You know-
mixing.
it's quality songwriting,
Yeah.
and the singing is great, and literally everything about it's great.
The show's really good too.
Yeah, it's a great show. I love it.
See, this pony looks like she was designed based on like a website layout.
Yeah, she's very, like, aesthetic. Like, it kind of reminds me of, like, Pandora.
She looks cool.
If Pandora and Spotify had
Oh,
a kid.
wow. That is definitely Pandora and Spotify's kid. But mostly got the
Euroseas
Pandora
accidentally website shipping.
genes. Alright, now we're gonna draw SoundCloud.
Now we're gonna try.
Or just put some
draw a cloud.
some orange right on the face and just make it a...
Just like
What is it?
Make it...
Polygamous.
Put some,
polygamous.
Yeah.
amazing. Every word of what you just said was false. Okay, Kingpin. That's funny.
I think everybody has
That is interesting.
different music tastes.
Fight, fight, fight.
Oh,
Kiss,
I'll
kiss,
fight
kiss.
and I will win.
I thought you were gonna.
I'm a real musician
I
here.
said kiss, 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 and I thought you were gonna
Oh, no.
say, "Oh, I will fight and I will kiss," but you didn't.
I'd only kiss somebody with a good musical taste.
Oh!
Ayo.
Is this what bullying on the internet is called?
Yes.
Cyberbullying.
Hey guys, let's go cyberbully Aaron.
Do you have an eraser for your whiteboard?
It's the folded up blue tissue paper.
Mm.
I had a
Really
real
good
one, but someone lost it.
I do appreciate the Star Wars quote, though. That makes me happy. When he said, amazing, every word of what you just said was false.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I always appreciate Star Wars quotes. I personally think that in The Last Jedi they executed Luke's character perfectly.
I
I loved literally
loved
everything
it.
about him in that movie.
Okay.
Okay, I love this OC, but I have to start over because this looks terrible, and I'm putting too much time in it for a draw fast stream.
I'm gonna draw my face on the whiteboard.
What?
It's apparently a trap too.
Why?
Look at the latest comments on the Discord.
It's a trap!
It's a trap!
Ah!
Did Anna just die?
This
We'll never
isn't-
know.
You can't. No! It's a male with a female body. That's stupid.
What?
That's.
Male
It's just.
It's.
with a female body.
Is that the person who submitted it?
Yeah, people do that, by the way. They
That
just like.
doesn't make sense.
No one does it the other way around either. Everyone will take the female model of ponies and make it male, right? But no one takes the male model
bodies.
and makes it female. So secretly,
It's just a small boy.
it's unanimously agreed upon that the
How is it a male with a female
male
body,
ponies
though?
don't look good.
I just go with it. It's
I just go with it.
It's like
It's like, hey, watch, I'm drawing a gender swapped version.
one small boy.
Adds eyelashes.
One small boy. That is one small boy.
It's a small boy.
Look at how pretty she is.
Aww. Gender swap.
Yes.
Makes hair a little more luscious.
Adds eyelashes.
No, the way you do gender swap
Adds
the
lipstick.
right way is you make her hair short. Because you must swap all features.
Oh my gosh.
Some males have long hair.
This is the perfect opportunity to do the female with a male body thing.
Are you gonna give it a male body?
No.
Please.
Okay.
I asked nicely.
Oh yeah.
Just erase
You
half
gotta
of
do
your
the
drawing.
male face.
It's just like a giant square.
Yeah, there's the male face right there. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that jawline. Sorry. Apologizes profusely.
What?
Amazing.
She's got the square face.
She's got the square face.
Man.
Must be a male.
Gotta give it
That's
up.
how I point out men. Do they have
Bigger-
a square face? If they
bigger-
don't, then you're not a real man.
If they don't have one
You're a
sick
faker.
jawline,
Gotta
you're not a
give it-
man.
It has to be a square.
Bigger hooves and a bigger rump.
Just gotta be slightly
I like big
larger
rumps
and
in a camo.
boxier, and that's how you can tell it's a man.
Nay.
I have a friend who, like, kind of looks like a rectangle, though.
Hey.
Like, the way his body is built, it looks like kind of, like, he's rectangular.
I have to tell you something that I said earlier today.
Okay.
What do you say when you disagree with something but you don't really care that much?
Um,
No K.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that.
Okay. I am okay. That's just saying I am not okay. I just keep thinking about curling. Like, that's just...
Curling is a good, it's good.
One of
I
my
can't stop
art
thinking
teachers,
about
we were doing an assignment for the Olympics. We had to create some stuff, like some posters or something for the Olympics. And we were talking, he was like, everybody, you can do anything, any sport you want, blah, blah, blah. He goes, I mean, you could do curling, but why? I don't understand. And I was just sitting there laughing. The way he said it was funny. But
Curling is good.
I like it. I think it's cute.
Now, I do think, like, you know, it's not my favorite Olympic sport or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think the skating is really impressive because I look at it and I'm like,
You're gonna fall over.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, you're gonna fall. And then they don't. And I'm like, how on earth?
Amazing.
And then, like, the, you know, skiing and snowboarding is obviously really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Shaun White really nailed it the other day.
Oh, yeah. That was cool. I saw that on...
Bringing home the gold for the US of A.
I saw that and
Congratulations.
I kind of, like, cried a little bit. It was cute. Well, it's not cute.
Everything in the Olympics is just cute to you,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Because I'm
Why
a
don't you-
freaking Olympian! No, I'm not. I'm
Take a second to appreciate the work they put in.
I do.
Wake up at 4 a.m. and go down and work all day
Well,
and go home at 4
Some,
a.m. and
some
come back
gold
at
medalists.
4 a.m.
They just don't sleep.
some gold medalists sleep.
Hey guys, so Olympians are actually just gods.
Yeah.
They live on Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
We'll never
We
attain
thought the
their
whole time
status.
they were people. They're not.
What?
We are actually
Who thought
climbing
that?
up this steep slope
They
of Mount
live
Olympus
among the planet Earth like
and
humans.
grabbing some frickin' angles and telling them to do a sport.
Mm-hmm.
My pastor had this, he was talking about how Greek heroes and gods were probably like angels and Nephilim.
Interesting.
Like Zeus was probably a fallen angel, and
Well, I'll say he had an affair
Hercules.
with like 50 human women.
yeah, Hercules. There's probably a lot of Nephilim around.
Sounds like my ass.
I like that post that's like 90% of ancient Greeks' problems, or Greek mythological problems, were caused by the fact that Zeus couldn't keep it in his pants.
What country does Codebreaker live in?
Somewhere in Europe.
I don't know. It's like 2 a.m. for
Yeah, that's late.
him or her.
You got school, you can't stay up until 3 a.m. Silly little bean.
Silly
Silly bean.
Billy.
You silly bean. The only Olympians that sleep are the dead ones.
Oh,
That's true.
oh,
Ah,
you're right.
those poor Olympians.
Well, no,
England,
'cause this
that's
one-
cool.
The one that sleeped and got the gold medal.
If
She
I
sleeped.
If I lived in England, I would go to Stonehenge and
Doesn't
sleep there.
chicken...
on the top of the
No,
rock.
he just lives in Europe.
Europe is a country. Europe is a city.
England is my city.
I mean,
What
it's
an
pretty
old
small.
I live in a neighborhood called Scotland. You may have heard of it.
You may have heard of it.
Our United is bigger than
Southwest
yours.
Scotland Lane. Oh, what?
Cody
Me
used
too.
to be.
Me too.
I'm just watching your.
Stonehenge is pretty boring.
Cody used to be a
Yeah.
male model.
I mean, I'm sure
Hold
for
on.
somebody who lives there, it's boring. But it's one of those landmarks that you gotta visit if you're world traveling.
Cody used to be a male model. So Code was in modeling.
Oh, I see. Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Everything's
All
just
male
making
model.
more sense.
That's
Hey,
what
you
everybody
guys wanna
says
hear a
on
joke?
the internet.
I'm gonna tell a joke.
I could be a male model. And nobody would know. Wait.
I was a
That's
male.
the other way
My
around.
name's Kira. I'm a girl. I was a male model for 10 years.
I'm a girl.
You sounded...
I'm just freaking bluff. What was your joke, Kira?
Oh, homework.
Someone
Yeah,
earlier said they couldn't tell our voices apart.
Hi,
What?
I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm your mom.
I am
Your other mom. Aww.
I'm not a mom.
We have a son, Kira.
You're right.
We have a son and a nephew. Actually, we have 2 sons.
They don't have a son. Just
No,
for
not
context.
a real son. We have a son and a nephew that are made out of Legos.
Yeah.
And then we have a friend who we call our son.
Yeah. He gave me a Valentine's card the other day that said,
And
Happy
we're both-
Valentine's Day to my favorite mom.
They're not actually gay.
We're not.
Yeah.
We're not in a relationship.
No.
Not.
They're not
Yeah, you sound so...
real gays.
We're not real gays.
They're fake gays.
I do for real have a boyfriend. So.
Watch out for fake gays. You'll find them everywhere.
They'll trick ya.
Oh, they'll get ya.
They'll get ya. Oh, me too. Me when I wake up.
Me
and
and
there's
karate.
a snow day. That's how I feel.
So, my particular karate school does kind of a couple, incorporates a few other types of martial arts here and there. Like, we do a lot of kenpo, and some jujitsu and judo, and just the other day, I started learning a new form. It's called the Golden Crane,
Amazing.
and it's a white crane kung fu form. So, you'll see a girl when she mastered kung fu. Just
Bless.
kidding. I'm only learning one kung fu form and a couple couple kung fu techniques, so that doesn't really
That's
count as
cool.
mastered.
Yeah, but
but-
that's cool.
My instructors really want us all to have a very well-rounded martial arts experience.
Yeah.
And there's so much to learn from each martial art. But
Hold
the
on.
kung fu form is really interesting.
Kingpin said, "Hi, Mom. I'm looking for my dad."
Hi,
He's,
Hope you find your dad.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
I'm not your dad.
your
I'm
The
your
internet.
mom.
your dad's
Not
at
so
the
bad.
store.
Your dad's. He will be back.
The internet is not so bad.
He's not very
Just
good
ask
at
my
finding
dad.
milk.
I'm not your dad.
So Dad went to go pick up the cake for the party, but we just don't know when he'll be back. I know
He's been
somebody.
gone for
4
a few
years.
months.
I know somebody
But
who
he's
does
still at the store, I
a
promise.
really great character called Sad Dad, and it's so incredibly real.
Greg?
No, it's like
Greg
it's
is
somebody we
sad.
know, Kira. It's somebody we know. He does a character called Sad Dad, and he's
Oh.
like, okay, kids. So
Was it Montana?
I'm on, yeah.
I
so
love Montana.
I'm
It's
on
Hannah Montana.
one mortgage.
Yeah.
I mean, we are on one mortgage. We can get through it though. You know, we're a family. We got this. No, don't worry. Don't worry about it.
That's funny.
It's really funny. I can't do it justice. 'Cause
He's
it's-
good at voices.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. It makes me laugh every time because it's so awkward. If he was a comedian, he'd be a millionaire.
If he was a comedian, he would be
A comedian.
comedic.
Probably wouldn't be a barista. Same though.
That's okay. I think he's happy with his job.
It's been
though.
12 years.
It's been 12 years. I'm sorry, Kingpin. I'll be your dad.
Maybe if you like Steven Universe, your dad would come back. That was
Oh,
mean.
no, Lily.
That was mean.
Maybe if you weren't such a disappointment.
I'll be your dad, Kingpin.
That's what you.
I won't. I'll be your mom.
I believe in breaking gender boundaries as a parent. So if I'm a young girl and I wish to be a dad, then I can be. Right?
Left.
Naked Fox. It's time.
It's time.
It's
for
time for
Naked
the worst
Fox.
OC of all.
No, this is the best. He looks like he sits around all day and just like
Bees
talks bad
naked.
about people. Like he complains like that he's
Oh shoot!
has a hard time in
Oh,
life, but
no.
it's because he doesn't.
What?
Codebreaker. I mean, if Milk is another woman that my dad found, then it's just fine. I roll emoji.
Yikes!
Oh.
Codebreaker out here.
Oh.
Breaking
Keeping it real.
boundaries. What?
Uh,
Oh, that was bad. I apologize.
that was almost as bad as my jokes. Oh, we got Naked Fox.
Are you drawing him naked?
Oh,
You should.
you'll see.
Is
I'm
he
so
also a male
excited.
model?
He doesn't look male, is he?
Is it a male?
That's a good question.
I
And
think
my
it's a
answer
male.
I'm pretty
is
sure it's female.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like they're. I mean, like they're barely A cup, but they're there.
They're barely
they're
A.
barely A cup.
I mean, they're
They're
not
like-
really considered a female.
They're
unless
like,
you're like
half A cup.
an F.
They're
okay?
like 1/2 A.
So what you're saying is she's a female model, a male model.
Yes.
She's breaking
All male
stereotypes.
She is
She's
a
an all-
model.
oh.
We'll go with model.
All types of male model. So it's like female.
It's a
male.
tomboyish female.
Yeah.
All right, then we have our tomboyish
She's a gamer
model.
girl. She doesn't actually play video games.
Oh,
But she
the
says
self-proclaimed gamer girl that says she's a gamer girl online but actually doesn't play games.
True.
I know those people. There are a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, do you play Fortnite?" And I'm like, "What's your Steam account?" And they go, "What's Steam?" And I'm like, "That's what I thought."
So you don't
You're a
play
fake fan.
So you don't play Fortnite. Wow, so you're telling me. You think this is funny, huh? Being a liar? Lying is not good, kids. Be a good person. Be honest.
Who's coming in? They're not supposed to. Stop trying to open the door.
Oh, the door's
I'll
being
hold the door.
open.
Hold it! Bar the doors!
You're back up.
Wait, let him in. He has snacks.
Quick! Run!
Hi, Alex.
Let him in. He has. Wait,
Wait,
does that say
I-
Krispy Kreme? Get out of here.
Do you like Krispy Kreme?
I like Krispy Kreme.
Do you like Krispy Kreme?
I mean, I do, but I can't eat it.
Why can't you eat it?
I'm on, like, a diet thing right now.
I'm on a diet. You think I care?
I am for real, though.
I'm on a strict diet right now, but here I am eating this donut. Just don't tell your diet you're doing it. That's why.
I already ate, like, all my chocolate without telling my diet.
That is a donut.
I'm not gonna let the internet see me break like this.
I heard something about donuts. No.
Everyone at once, everyone in the world came in here. If you
It's
go
like
away, you can have
When you
one.
open a pack of gum and everyone wants to be your friend.
Yeah. I was carrying around a backpack with, like, a pack of Oreos in it, because my friend got me Oreos. And, like, I would, like, every time I pulled one out, I would, like, discreetly open it and, like, eat it and then close it as fast as possible.
I was wondering if anybody wanted Russell Stover.
Yes.
The rest of the
Yes.
food. I ate all of my favorite
Yes. Is there any coconut in there?
flavors. No, I think I ate all the coconut.
Okay, what flavors are left? Give me some like nougat or something.
There's a rum.
Nothing with fruit in it.
Okay, I'm looking through all my options.
She ate all the good ones, and she wants to know if he wants sloppy seconds.
Gross. It's like she just chewed them all up and spit them back into the box.
That's what you call slop to say.
I tasted all the flavors, but I don't like some of these, so you can have the rest.
So, does your mic catch all the way back here?
I think so. Here, say something.
Blah.
Yeah, it's only going up a little bit less than when I talk.
Hey, why didn't you say what she told you to say?
Say something now.
No.
That's what I
No.
thought.
Stop singing that song. It keeps being sung every single day. I don't like it.
Hey, I didn't sing it yesterday.
It's eternally stuck in the head of everyone in this household.
You want some Roman
Torchwick?
nougat?
Yes.
Roman Torchwick.
How many?
You just ate
I
them
didn't
like
drop
that
it.
bird did.
I know, I'm a bird!
They were mostly
You know me
colleagues.
too. I have
Birds
these crackers,
everywhere.
like these organic crackers, because my mom is like a health nut.
This tastes like cherry, how dare you?
So.
I know, I didn't like it.
Oh, this is a hard decision.
Mm.
What are the good ones?
I can't believe you didn't eat the molasses one. That's the best one. I want a box full
Chocolate?
of these.
Oh, crap, I found a sensitive
I don't even
sensitive
know what
tooth.
molasses is, so I'm scared.
Okay,
I need to brush harder.
molasses is like
It's like tar.
good. It's tar by itself, but this isn't just straight up molasses, it's mixed with some stuff. But like, let's say you're running out of brown sugar. If you have no brown sugar, but your recipe calls for it, then you mix white sugar and molasses, and that's how you get your brown sugar. Fact.
You've done that before?
Mhm.
Aren't you supposed to start by brown sugar if it's cheaper?
Right, but I was like running out, and I didn't want to go to the store because I was in the middle of baking.
Like, if you have molasses.
Might
Right.
as well.
Hey Anna,
What?
how many furries do you think you draw per video?
I don't know.
How many
What?
furries?
I think I've only seen one person. Like one human.
I drew a human today? Oh, that's right, Nathan's character.
Oh yeah.
You drew like
Human.
One human
What's
being.
America's obsession with furries nowadays?
It's not America.
I saw some.
It's definitely not American.
I saw some when I was out on the town. They were all in a group, except
Were they like in fursuits?
yes,
Oh my god.
it was ridiculous. It was kind of funny though. I was kind of scared for a sec.
Did you take a video of them?
No, I didn't. But they were walking, and they were wearing like tails, but they were wearing like people clothes. Like it wasn't like a full fursuit, and then just a giant mascot head.
Yeah, that's what they do a lot sometimes instead of a full
And I
naked
was like-
fursuit.
I was like, if you're gonna do that, just commit and buy the whole suit.
Oh, I'm excited
Be a
for my
mascot.
It was in the middle of the winter, so like,
I
might
want
as
it to be
well
October.
save money on
I'm gonna
coats,
get that
right?
light up
Yeah,
with,
just heat
like,
yourself with your own sweat.
It's a rhino or something. Or hippopotamus and
Uh-huh.
a pink tutu.
Ooh,
It's gonna be adorable. It's gonna be
that'll be fun.
So I'll have like a controlled, what's it called, temperature environment.
I forgot the tail again.
Do you ever just like excessively plan like for holidays way in advance? Because I always think about what I'm gonna be for Halloween like the day after Halloween is over,
Yeah.
like for the next year.
I immediately
I was gonna say, a bit late there, that-
I'm probably gonna
I
be.
think of that because
I dress up
like
every year.
Halloween is fresh on the mind, but then after a few days I forget about it, and then it gets to be October again, and I'm like, I haven't figured out Halloween yet.
I kept saying for a while that one year I wanted to dress as an Eskimo for Halloween because it was always so cold.
Hey Anna, you remember that one time I made my like fictional characters like attire?
Yes.
That was it was just blue, I think is all it was, and dripping mascara. That was all it was, with shaggy hair. Or I had my haircut, so it wasn't as shaggy as it should have been.
I'm pretty sure this year for Halloween I'm gonna be Penny Polendina
Really?
because
I think I'm gonna
It's
be
perfect.
Nora.
because I'm already gonna have it from RTX.
Right.
Yeah.
I have the fabric and stuff.
I'm considering different things. My sister and I were gonna be Lucy and Ethel from I Love Lucy, but she backed out.
Do you love Lucy?
I do.
No.
Do you really?
I do sometimes. My sister. But I was Ray from the
Oh yeah.
new movies. I was Ray a couple years ago, and
I wonder
I
how
remember
much
that.
the costume I'm gonna be.
I gave up and started like
Costume
making
you're
my
gonna
own.
eat.
I used to buy them.
The most recent Halloween, I was a ceiling fan.
Oh, that was great. I was Belle this year too.
I had some signs that were like, "Go ceiling, you're number one." And I said I was a ceiling fan.
I was trying to find.
Get it? I'm so funny.
Ha ha
ha,
ha ha ha.
Did you like? Okay.
I wanted to get
What is with you in Snapchat?
What?
You do
The
a lot
way
of
you
this.
use it.
What?
I love
That's
Snapchat.
me with everything.
I
The
love
way that you use Snapchat, you like do not want to hold a conversation over Snapchat. You just want to like send yourself shrugging to people, and that's it.
Shrugging is really easy.
There's chocolate all over my screen
And
now.
what did you think of the
Wait, I thought you
Yeet
use a pen.
Snapchat?
Oh, I
How
loved
was
it.
I don't understand.
I sent it to everyone.
Do you guys want some homemade chocolates?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not very good,
They're
I
half,
I don't
want it.
care.
but you guys can be the judge of that.
it's half
I love
half vanilla.
Ooh.
And
What happened to diet?
Coconut. Peanut
half
butter.
chocolate, half vanilla.
Okay,
Macadamia.
next character.
Caramel.
Nice, some caramel.
Yes, please.
Speaking of which, guys, if you had another OC and you weren't sure if you wanted to post it, now would be a great time. Because I'm running
Are
low
you
on things
drawing
to draw,
Josh?
and we have a whole hour left.
Oh shoot. I guess I better get drawn.
I want to draw something.
No, that's a different thing. You draw something's different.
Hey,
It's not the same.
so how much does an inflatable hippopotamus costume and a pink tutu cost?
That seems very specific.
Yeah, I don't know if that could
Okay,
give
now you
you.
just made it look like a loaf of bread.
Why not just
It does look like a loaf of
I
bread.
go to my grandma's every year for Halloween.
Does it
so
fall
I
on
feel
his
like I would
face every
nearly
time
give her
he
a
falls
heart
over?
attack if I showed up like that.
It looks like a frog, but like an evil frog.
I'm gonna search
Looks like
it.
a disabled frog.
His name is Josh.
Mhm.
Josh the
Kira, you were just bagging on people named Josh earlier.
Oh gosh, it's Josh.
I think I said specifically that it's not that it's a bad name. I was just pointing out that some names are more common than others, and that was just the example that I happened to use.
Any other names you'd like to?
Well, I
Comment
also
on.
mentioned John,
Yeah,
Josh and John.
yeah.
Oh, you're adding to it.
Not exactly.
Oh. I see what you're doing.
You should draw my girlfriend.
Anna is a fairly common name.
Like I said, I know like 20 Annas.
Maddie is a very common name. I
Maddie?
know like
I don't.
20 Maddies. I know a lot of Alexes, like so many.
Oh my god, there's too many. I must be
The
only
world
one.
is
I have to be the only
infested with
one. I'm gonna go
Alexes.
kill all the other ones. Like
Please
in,
don't.
In the one.
Okay,
Josh
if
is short
one
for
does
Josh Mantha. I think that's my favorite comment so far.
Stop.
Also,
You can name your son or daughter Josh Mantha.
and then you could be like, oh, it's Samantha, but it's originally Josh
So,
Mantha.
man.
It's Samantha.
It's
The J
Samantha.
is the J-O is pronounced like S-A.
Oh gosh, it's
And the-
Josh.
The S and the H are silent.
Hey, it's a furry. Where's its tail?
Samantha.
It's a frog.
Oh gosh, it's Josh.
Where's his tail?
He doesn't have a tail. And he's not a frog. He's an independent species.
What is it? What
He's a Josh.
It's a
He's
Josh
a
Mantha.
Josh.
And he ain't Josh.
He is a
around.
Josh Mantha.
Random Slipknot fact: Frontman Corey Taylor is a reverse draft.
How many followers do you have?
There's a
currently
lot of
watching?
people.
How many people are watching, Nathan?
Like 2 times 2
4.
plus 1.
5.
Oh my god.
Just use the number.
Why did you count it like?
He was like building up to it. It kept getting better and better.
Keep going, keep going.
It's like
Times
it's
4.
only like 6, like
Oh, it's originally
to the power of 11.
to the power of 11.
Oh gosh, it's Josh.
Plus Josh.
It's beautiful. I'm
I'm
so
glad.
glad that my OC was brought to justice.
Oh, do
With
you
a
do
beautiful-
I
that?
don't want to
drawing.
look at Corey
I
Taylor's
drew it
neck.
on the whiteboard before,
Code
as
breaker.
the stream was starting.
I found it.
Did you?
There's so
What,
many
Corey
of them.
Taylor's neck?
It's
He
crazy.
keeps telling me to look up Corey Taylor's neck, or telling us to look up Corey Taylor's neck. I'm uncomfortable.
Who's this?
That's a man.
Duh.
Huh?
How can you tell?
I don't think I want the hippo costume anymore. I think I want this costume.
Alright, what about
Yeah,
him? He
get
just looks
that.
like a guy.
Adult. What is that?
This is just a
Adult
guy.
size
What do you
girl
want?
Inflatable costume.
Ooh, don't.
Yeah,
do that.
don't. No.
Was
That's
his?
kinda weird.
Why is his neck so important?
I don't see
It
the
looks.
deal.
It looks. Everybody's like.
It
It
it's
looks
so
like he
thick.
has a neck. Yeah.
It
It's
looks like a
thick
neck
with
to
3
me.
C's.
Wait, what about
It
what?
just looks like a neck
Oh,
to
is
me.
it because it's wide?
Like a normal little neck,
Yeah,
like
it's a normal
everybody
neck.
has.
Normal.
Wow, what a neck!
So this costume ranges from like $40 to $50.
I'm extremely underwhelmed.
Damn, I thought I was gonna see like something exciting, but
This character's name is Jean.
Jean.
Hi, Jean.
Oh,
Like,
wanna
Jean
know why?
is in like the girl, or Jean is in the guy? Because I know people named Jean.
Because
Jean.
his legs are this, which is the character Jean.
It's
In
like
Japanese.
making up for jeans.
Oh.
It means person.
Wow! I burped.
He could also be
When you
Hito
run out
because
of
there's
names
more.
for your children, so you name them person.
There's more than one way to pronounce
It's
it.
really wide.
So it could
usually
be
looks wider.
Hito
Are you still
or
talking about his
Jean.
neck?
Yeah,
Okay, man.
it can be pronounced Hito or Jean. So
Uh-huh.
it could be
Hito
one.
Jean. He's a Jean.
He's a person.
He's a person.
All right, let's see if we got
He's not
any
a
new
Gene.
submits.
He's not made of denim.
He's a Josh Mantha.
Your
So
mom.
Alex was learning how to knit today.
Uh-huh.
He was?
Sorry, that was mean.
Mom
Oh, I see now. I see now. I understand. I understand now. I see. I'm so
with
sorry.
10
I'm so
Cs.
sorry I doubted you. I'm so sorry I doubted you.
Not only is his neck like that, but she crushes on him.
I thought, yeah. Oh,
Amazing.
I don't think I could ever date a man with a neck like that. No offense, Corey Taylor. Your face is nice, but your neck is not. He thick.
That is a very thick neck. I'm so sorry I doubted you.
That's what a
Hey,
thick
pass
neck.
me the Russell Stover.
But also at the same time, what a
I'll
neck.
pass you the Russell,
also
your
just
mom.
Thanks. That's okay.
I'm a he. Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry.
Now it's time to
Yay.
talk about our sponsor.
Yay.
It's time to talk about our sponsor, water.
Who would sponsor us?
Water is important and it helps us live every day.
Hydrate or
Hydrate or
dihydrate.
dihydrate.
Oh, I beat you to it.
Hydration Nation.
Wait.
I was already working on my PSA and you rudely interrupted me.
I
Wait,
apologize.
wait,
I was about to say
wait,
it.
I don't know
wait.
if
Which
you
way
can
does
see
it
from
go?
here,
It's
but
symmetrical.
Hold on, hold on.
I actually want
It's
You got it
symmetrical.
upside down, bro.
Goes like this?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Wait. Yeah. Cause look, circle, circle, square, square.
Oh, that's the one thing.
Wow.
I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know.
Butter.
Chocolate buttercream, vanilla
Chocolate.
cream, raspberry cream, maple nut butter, fruit
Hey,
nut
look.
caramel.
Alex.
Who is this?
Codebreaker's
Griselda.
Why go home to a
Did you know
spouse
that
that'll leave you?
Codebreaker's a dude?
Yeah.
Water won't.
Codebreaker's a dude.
Codebreaker would also sponsor
Codebreaker's
us.
a he, not a she. Thank you, Codebreaker, for the
This-
sentiment
this
that you would
episode of the-
sponsor us.
This episode of the Draw Fast podcast was sponsored by Codebreaker.
A dude.
He's a dude.
He's a dude. But
Why
yeah,
go
that
home to a
neck,
spouse that will
question mark?
leave you? Water won't. Oh, amen.
8 inches in diameter when he looks to the left or right. You really
But
like
yeah,
his
that
neck?
neck, 18 inches in diameter when he looks to the left or right.
Can you toss me the
Yo.
That
Look
is
at I don't know how to pronounce your name, but it says,
thick.
why go home to a spouse that will leave you? Water won't.
I said that already.
I
You weren't
always
listening.
pronounce
Oh.
it inebrious.
I didn't hear you. I thought they were just quoting something.
Is it pronounced inebrious?
That's kind of cool. Disclaimer: water leaves your body.
At a
At
rate, of about 2 liters per day. Please drink responsibly.
Please drink responsibly, but also don't overhydrate.
Yeah,
you can
'cause
die. It'll dilute your blood, and then
It's
you'll
happened.
be dead.
It's happened many a time.
But also, it doesn't happen as often as people being dehydrated. Most of the people I know are always dehydrated.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate. Hydration Nation.
Yep.
I
I
really
said-
care about water.
I said
water is so good.
I said hydrate or dihydrate to my oral surgeon. He said he was talking about how I would get really messed up if I wasn't drinking lots of water. And I said hydrate or dihydrate. He cracked up and he's like, "Can I use that?"
I want it to
And I'm like,
spread so that the
man.
whole world says hydrate or dihydrate. Inebrious.
Hmm?
As in to
Inebrious.
consume alcohol.
Inebrious? Oh!
It's edgy, like me.
Wow.
Your icon doesn't look very edgy.
If I remember the word inebriated, it won't bother me that it's not pronounced the way I initially thought.
Who knew that? When I get on streams, I just start roasting people. That's sad.
That's what I do all of the time when
You're
I'm
a
on the
bitch
internet.
I really am.
internet.
Guys, guess what? I'm not a bitch in real life, I promise. I'm
Well,
the people who know me are like, yeah, we're gonna have to reevaluate.
okay, so I need to know what's up with the hair because we got this and then we got this and I'm like, what?
Oh, I'm
What
sorry.
is any of this?
Ouch.
Me too.
I thought
So I'm just gonna make up my own thing here.
Do it.
I thought that this was just an inflatable hippo costume, but apparently it's a sexy inflatable hippo costume.
Ooh.
Jen Brown is getting me.
I tell you what, that
To
turns
this guy.
me
Rooster
on.
teeth people are always getting married. You know what I'm
Love
saying?
it.
What's with Rooster Teeth people in marriage, am I right?
That's silly. What is this?
Silly.
I mean, I'm just showing her that.
Yeah, that looks like the direction I'm going.
I really hope in RWBY Volume 6 that we see Glinda Goodwitch.
I really hope that they remember that Penny is a robot and they can totally rebuild
I hope
her.
they remember that Penny had an aura and it's probably not there anymore.
Yeah, she'd probably just be a robot.
It said in Season 1, she was like, I'm the first...
Yeah,
no,
but
that was in Season 2, she was like, I'm the first robot to have
is
an
an
aura.
aura like a soul? though,
Yeah, I
or-
mean, kinda. It's like...
You know,
I feel like if your
sound like
body
you know.
dies, it's not like your soul, but it's like your
soul.
aura. Like it's
What?
your aura. Like it's your whole, like, you know. Like it's not just like their healing stuff. It's like their aura, you know.
That's edgy.
Like it's like their aura.
if it's not helping the explanation if you just keep saying it's their aura.
It's
their
their, I don't know what
aura.
else.
You know what I
to
mean?
explain.
Well, you know, it's like their aura.
You know what I mean?
Yes, thanks. Yeah, it's just
It's
aura.
their aura.
Like it heals them, it binds them, it
Wow.
binds the galaxy together.
To
It's
clarify,
aura. It's like
it's
the
like their
Force.
aura.
It's
Yeah, exactly.
What aura is.
And
It's
so
aura.
like I just feel like, you know, they can't just be like, well, you know, this robot is dead, so we'll just sweep up the aura and put it in the next one. Because I guess, you know, it's kind of a soul in a way, because like, you know,
Sweep up the aura.
she was like the first robot to actually have feelings and like, you know.
Where did her aura come from?
I don't know. They were talking about in season 3.
And how
with-
did they contain it?
General
and put it
Ironwood
in her
was
in the
talking
first
about
place?
how they were experimenting with aura and people, and a lot of people had the theory that some girl was dying, so they took her aura and put it into Penny.
I think it probably
Yeah, she
came
did
from...
Or maybe it was like an Astro Boy situation.
I think it was probably a wish-granting fairy, and there was like a cricket somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
A cricket.
But it could have also been, someone says Jenny's aura is just their magnetic spectrum. I'm gonna guess that this person hasn't watched RWBY.
Jenny. Oh, they said Jenny.
And also, that's definitely not because they literally say she has an aura. It's like, okay. Anyways, it could also be like an Astro Boy thing where it was like, I was a real girl and then I died.
I'm a real boy.
So my dad made me into a robot.
That movie,
The movie
one of
was
those
kind of
movies- it's
lame, but it
easily
was a comic
forgettable.
first.
it's easily forgettable.
It was a comic first.
I should read the comic because
Astro Boy.
I like the concept.
Yeah.
Astro
it was
Boy
a
has a
bad
movie?
movie.
Yeah, it has a terrible movie.
It was a bad movie.
It's easily
I
forgettable.
loved it when I was little. I was like,
I watched it like twice.
Is it animated?
Yeah,
I completely forgot it had a movie.
yeah, it's not very good. Movie reviews with
Her head
the
is
chat.
made of chocolate.
I remember.
I remember when they invented chocolate.
Oh my god.
I hated it.
Chocolate.
It will not let me click on anything.
It's because it doesn't like you, Maggie.
That's me.
I'm like, oh wait,
Who's your
wait,
boyfriend?
is it working?
Some guy.
Dude,
I don't know.
I
haven't talked to her in a
Kill
while.
something.
It's
Don't
time
do
to
that.
draw
One.
code
I like
breaker,
this.
but drawn differently for some reason.
I like this OC
911?
because it's number one, it's edgy. Number two,
Oh no, no internet.
the cell phone is important for some reason.
that it is somehow holding with its wing, as if that makes any more sense than
is
with
that
the
Red
hoof.
versus Blue I see in those eyes? Sorry, it's just me getting hyped for season 16.
Nathan.
If you could
Wait, never mind, I
give
got it.
this OC its own
Maybe.
username, what would you give it?
Code breaker.
I realize that my question is stupid, and I will be quiet now.
Work computer prior.
I would
Yeah.
say so edgy.
Hey, Banan. If you have 30 seconds, watch the video I posted in general.
I don't. There's no time.
Hey,
This-
Banan.
Hey, banana. Banana.
Banana.
Bananimation, I've heard Anna and I've heard Ban, but I haven't heard Banan.
I have.
I haven't until now.
Why does Codebreaker wear
Welcome
the
to
mask?
my
I
life.
don't know, Anubris.
I live
Hi,
a
Banan.
life of nicknames because
Banan.
there's a lot of things you could do with the letters B, A, and N.
My
Manners was the best.
the best nickname I've ever received is Lilypad because somebody tried to use it as an insult, and so I turned it into a compliment.
That doesn't sound like an insult.
I know they were like.
That sounds like a cute
I
nickname.
remember somebody was trying to be mean to me, like, whenever, like, Instagram just started, they were trying to, like, cyberbully me. They're from my school, and they call me Lilypad, and I was like, actually,
That's really cute.
I was like, that's kind of adorable, so thanks for that.
Does anyone know how to fix computers?
What?
Lily Pad.
No.
Nathan,
Lily Tidepod. Time to die.
do you know how to fix computers?
No, but he might be able to help you with your computer. Computer.
Like, I want to stay, but I kind of gotta leave.
Computer.
I could leave, but
You know how, like,
no, it's
you know those, like, first date questions that people are like, these are the top 15 questions you should ask your date so that there's no lull in the conversation. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like half of them are just kind of, like, not good. Like, nobody would want to answer those. You know?
Well, that's just because nobody wants to be your friend.
You're my friend. Or are you?
Do I look like I'm happy?
Do I look like I'm happy that you're here?
Do I look?
Do I look like...
Where's the freaking view image button? Why is it not here?
There's a CD in this thing.
Watchdog thing.
Oh, yeah, I know the
Alright, we gonna do this, and we gonna zoom in.
Are you putting it in their ass?
Just need Sergeant Caboose, thank you.
Buster Brown.
I like how the characters that represent the colors of each team best are the ones with the fewest brain cells. There we go. Beautiful.
Donut.
At the big donut.
They make the world go round.
A treat when you are down.
Donut.
Napkins are always free.
Who makes people pay for napkins? They're monsters.
I think that's just a line they put in there without thinking about the fact that napkins are free literally everywhere.
Yeah.
I was at school today, and I needed some water, so I went to the roastery, and I said, can I have some water? And he said, okay, water cups are 30 cents. And I said, excuse me while I go get my coin purse. And then I walked over to the cafeteria, and I said, how much do you guys charge for water? And they said, well, you bought something earlier, so it's free.
Water should be free all the time, everywhere.
Same.
Hydration.
What if somebody
Nation.
somebody comes in and they're gasping for water? They just made a trek.
Well, to be fair...
And then they're like, oh, it's 30 cents.
To be fair, right next to the roastery is a water fountain. So it's just if you need portable water.
But still, it's water. I guess they're charging for the cup.
Yeah.
I mean, I work at, like, a coffee shop. And they're like, we get free water. I mean, it's on the down low, but we do it. It's not a big deal.
I used to work at Jimmy John's, and they would charge if you wanted a medium or large cup for water, but they had these tiny styrofoam cups if you wanted free water.
Mm.
They didn't have lids or anything.
Makes sense.
So it was just like, because there's no water fountain, so I guess it was just like a way to have free water, and then they could still charge for portable water.
I'm gonna open up, like, a little...
Also, I loved the fact that they had water bottles that you could buy for like $2.
Mm-hmm.
And they had, you could get a large water, which was more than what came in a water bottle for like a quarter.
PSA. Water should be free.
Apparently-
water is really important. Think about all the times when you need water.
Apparently there's some country where they sell like carbonated water or something like that, and tap water is not good for drinking in that place. And so if you mention water, people will assume that you're talking about the carbonated water, and so free water is not
Yeah.
a concept there.
Yeah, I get that.
Well,
don't
when I
remember.
went to Africa a few years ago, we had to like bring a bunch of water bottles because we couldn't drink the tap water there. One of the guys on the trip drank some tap water and he was sick for the rest of the trip.
I want to
That's
have
sketchy.
normal eyes, dang it, says Codebreaker. Well, you shouldn't have gotten free art then.
Oh, dang.
I dabbed.
Like,
Because you couldn't see it. Okay, back to the...
You can commission for normal eyes.
This-
This is called draw fast.
This is not an OC.
That's just an emoji.
You can't just submit whatever you want and call it an OC.
What?
Who submitted that?
Freaking Omega Creeper.
Sorry, Kira.
He's new around here.
Well,
He doesn't really know
Didn't Wise
anything because we forgot to give him a brain.
You missed the
didn't
window for
Wise
the memes.
submit his worm?
Those were
I
paid.
told you we were friends.
in the old times.
I love how to everyone online we're just making noises right now.
right.
It's yeah. I just realized people can't see our facial expressions. Fiscally conservative. Me too.
Thanks.
Look at that.
I'm socially liberal, but fiscally conservative.
I'm really glad that the Starbucks, the one on the one, the one, you know, the one
The
on the
one.
road,
Yes.
that one. I'm really glad
Wow, that one.
that they made because they have those single person bathrooms. I'm really glad that they made them like gender whatever. Everyone can use them. 'Cause,
Yes.
Like, there's no point in having those types of bathrooms separated.
I
Oh,
never
yeah.
understood that. I never understood that.
Yeah, it's just because it's like
And it's been
you
like that
lock
for a
the
while.
door. You
but-
go in and lock the door, and it's like it doesn't.
And I still usually go to the one on the left, but it's like, it's
If that one's full, you can go to the other one.
exactly. I have choice. I have
I did
options
that.
now.
I did that at a Taco Bell on a road trip one time, except they labeled them.
I went
male
to
and female on that.
Jimmy John's the other day, and the women's bathroom was being cleaned, so I just used the men's.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Because
Ooh,
again,
Jimmy
they're
John's.
single person.
I love
uh,
a good sandwich.
Jimmy John's is awesome, and
They're good.
granted-
sandwiches are quality.
granted, I only have Subway to compare it to because I haven't been to Good Sense or Firehouse or anything
you
else.
haven't been to Good Sense?
Yeah.
But of the two places that I've tried,
You haven't been to Bad Dollars?
Subway is garbage, and I really like Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's is really good. I'm really basic and white, so I get the turkey tom.
I like the 9 Unwich or the 6 with tuna.
Ooh.
I
I love a good tuna sandwich also.
They have great tuna salad.
I should get it, because
They have great Thrina salad.
I can't reach my fork.
Did you know there's soy sauce in it?
no,
What?
that's a new thing.
There's soy sauce in the tuna salad.
Wow.
I can't reach my panda.
Oh no.
No! God. You got to it,
It's-
crazy lady.
I am crazy. Firehouse is really good, but by far the priciest. Jimmy John's has the best roast
Don't
beef,
you have a
but Subway
firehouse
can
at
still
your-
do a quality Italian.
Don't you have
I
a
could agree
firehouse
with
at
that.
your college?
But you know what else is pretty good?
Your mom.
Pickleman's.
I haven't been there.
Oh,
I went
I
to
wanna go
Pickleman's
there.
in downtown Kansas City the other day, and it was really good.
yeah.
It was like Pickleman's, and it was pickleful. It had a lot of pickle, except I didn't put any pickles on it because I don't like pickles. I got a meatball
I
sub,
love
and it
pickles.
was
Pickles
pretty
are great.
tasty.
I like
Have you
pickled
ever been to
eggs.
Potbelly's?
Me too.
pickled
Wait,
eggs and
actually,
beets?
I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Have you had pickled eggs and beets?
No, I was thinking
Bears,
deviled eggs, but I was like,
beets,
oh, me
Battlestar
too, and then I
Galactica.
realized that's different. Two
I
different
should
things.
make some pickled eggs and beets and
Your,
let
your
you guys try
Italian
some.
accent is
Yeah.
offensive.
Look, I wasn't trying to actually do an Italian accent. It's just kind of, I read the word Italian and my head just was like, dude, that.
Italian.
And it wasn't like my best attempt at an Italian accent, and honestly, like, I feel pretty bad. I had that thought in my head as well. I was like, wow, that was probably an offensive Italian accent, but you know what? I don't care.
We were talking about pickles, I think. My sister's friends will just walk into our house, get pickles out of our fridge, and then leave. And I'm like, at least say hi. Like, I'm fine with that. But,
Did you like knock?
no, they just walk in, open the fridge, get some pickles, and walk out.
I mean,
Guys,
Kira
give
practically
your characters.
walked in, got the pool pass,
I'm
walked
gonna-
out.
Yeah, please,
right?
please submit, please. We need something to
Everyone put
do.
in some of your really great OCs.
I don't have any, here, I'll draw an OC on.
I'm gonna send in a collaborative art piece I did with a friend a while back.
I'm about to draw an OC.
Don't take my hat.
I'm not taking your hat. You just gotta.
What?
I only take.
I'm putting something in submit right now.
I only take Alex's.
It's a
hats.
collaborative art piece
No.
that I completed a few months ago, and haven't done anything with them yet.
That was Alex's hat. I kept on taking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only take his hat.
Alright, I'm sending in my OC.
No.
He is quite a guy. If you can't tell, I have no artistic talent.
Oh,
but I'm
don't
sure you
worry.
knew that already from all the times that I drew on this stream.
I can tell.
I make up for it by being a mediocre musician.
This is just a crap drawing.
I think it looks pretty cool. You should name her Jill.
Jill?
Yeah, and then send her in.
Oh, it doesn't
I don't think I'm
italicize.
I don't think I'm in this chat.
You
Like,
what?
oh,
Oh, I'll send it in then.
okay, here, I'll send it to you.
Send Lily an invite.
This is my first stream.
That's
name
not
is-
an OC.
I found the Big Donuts song.
Donuts.
At the
Big
Donut. They make the world go round. A tree when you are down. Donuts at the big donut. Dunk them in coffee or tea. Napkins are always free.
I love Mr. Smiley. I like when he says, "You kids want another Lifetime band?" Also, the time when he was like,
Do you guys not know what an OC is? Holy cow.
"I'll go and delete these back."
I'll go and delete these.
I'm just deleting all the things that aren't OCs here.
Okay, like if it's just a person and they haven't even done anything.
Any message that is not submitting an OC, I'm deleting. This is not as an attack towards anyone, but this is for OCs.
Because I've had someone submit like Guy Fieri but purple, and I don't know. It was weird, but
Kira, did you
I
get
counted
my
it.
text? Did you
Don't
get
take
my
my.
text?
I was gonna give it back to you.
Not that I want
Oh,
to
it's still
encourage
sending
that.
'cause my phone hates me.
Panda has a road.
Hold on, I'll take a picture of it.
But my point is, submit
I made red velvet cupcakes
goddamn
yesterday,
actual
Oh,
OCs,
and I overfilled.
please.
Oh, that happens sometimes.
I
One
make
time I way overfilled and it was just like,
Yeah, that's what
they
I
all
did.
became attached. They were so overfilled.
I did that.
the only
And I was like, maybe it's just one big cake.
mega muffin.
And then
That's my next OC, guys. Mega muffin.
Mega Muffin.
apparently
Mega
you're
muffin.
supposed to wrap
Megamuffin.
them, but I
Mega
didn't do
Mustafa.
that.
Oh.
So like the sides of them are stale, but the middle of them are moist, and
Well, that's all that matters.
Can we
yeah,
talk,
and the
by the way?
inside is moist.
Can we,
It called for sour cream.
Yeah, that's really common in red velvet.
I don't really make it. It tastes so much better than our watermelon cake, doesn't it, Anna?
Wait, what? I wasn't listening.
Do you remember our red velvet watermelon cake?
Yeah.
Didn't the cupcakes turn out better?
Well, they didn't have simple syrup poured all over them, so yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Are there any left?
Yeah.
There's a ton.
I taste like a McCormick.
Can we talk, though, about the fact
Oh, I just
that Bernie now says ye out loud?
No.
Yee.
No.
He's
No.
like, ye.
Who says that out loud? I guess Bernie. But,
Oh my god.
like, I can't give him trouble for it. It's Bernie Burns. Like, what a guy.
What a guy.
Bernie's excuse is that he is Bernie.
Yeah. Which works, honestly.
He could fire me,
Like,
you know?
Barbara-
I can't make fun of him.
He could fire
Barbara
me. I'm not
Dunkelman
even
could
working
say
for him.
literally anything she wants, and I'll be like, okay. Yes, ma'am, Barbara.
Yes, man.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, man.
Here, you might have to take a picture of this one.
Why can't I?
If a customer chokes on a donut, state law requires
Right.
you must assist them. Take both hands, push below the diaphragm. Get them happy and breathing as fast as you can. Donuts.
Let's make a muffin and muffin.
All right.
The mega muffin's
Donut.
only slightly larger than the regular muffin.
We're sending in a
Capitalism
pair
at
of
its
new
finest.
OCs, courtesy of Lily.
Mm.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I mean-
Oh, I like the bunny OC.
Draw
That's
my OC,
cute.
it's Post Malone as a
Arigato
pony.
gozaimasu.
Post Malone.
We only have about half an hour to go.
Post
Get your
Malone.
OCs in
Home
quick
Alone.
before someone beats you to it. Or else you could die. And Codebreaker, don't chat and submit. Read
Oh,
the
that's
rules,
right.
you donut.
Don't chat and submit. I love you, Codebreaker, but I'm gonna delete your submit chats.
Chat in
Why
the
is it
chat.
sideways? Why would this happen?
I took the picture sideways. No, it didn't. No, that picture. I took one of the other pictures sideways. I've submitted like 3 things now.
It's right side up in the browser, but it's sideways when I pasted it.
No!
Yeah, I was going to make frosting for these, but then I had to like go with Dad.
What's with the chocolate syrup?
I bought it for
Ooh. Thanks.
Do you want one?
Sure. What are these, red velvet?
Yeah, they're like stale around the sides though.
Okay.
Just like make them. Red velvet.
Just take off that muffin top.
I gotta pull up OBS so you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't know that kanji! How dare you! I'm trying to draw right now.
I'll have a second one.
Post it in hiragana so I can read it.
Supposed to be on a diet. We see how well that's going so far.
Me too. Don't tell my mom.
I won't.
Why are you guys supposed to be on a diet? Why?
Because I'm in my brother's wedding.
Because you what?
I'm in my brother's wedding.
Does she think you need to lose weight?
I think I need to lose weight.
You don't.
Well, how come you said don't tell my mom?
Because we're on the same diet. We made a blood pact.
Oh, a blood pack.
You
Not
know
really.
you can like bring her a cupcake too and say
She bought
I'm
me.
sorry.
She bought me special Tupperware.
She spent money on your diet and you're eating a cupcake?
Uh-huh.
I'm just kidding. I'm not guilting you
Ganbatte.
because
I know
would do the
that.
same thing.
They are good cupcakes. I like. Did you even have the watermelon cake? Kira?
Work hard or
Yeah, I
hard work?
did. It was good. This is really good.
Yeah. I really like this recipe that I used.
Mm.
McCormick.
Yeah, these turned out really nice.
The watermelon cake. There's like a simple syrup you're supposed to use in between layers when you put the buttercream on, and I kind of accidentally soaked it in it. So it's kind of a little bit too moist.
Yeah, that'll make a difference.
Where should I put my trash?
No, you can put it inside of Kira.
This is too cropped. I can't tell how to draw like her hair or anything.
She doesn't have any.
I mean, she does.
Well, I mean, yeah, but just draw it without hair. So you can't see it.
Whose OC is that?
I don't know. I'm just gonna give her a
you
frickin'
deleted it.
one of those poof ponytails.
Oh,
Poof!
Aunt
No,
Jen
I like
has
the
one
poof
of these
ponytails.
things.
Also, I can't color grab her skin because the lighting's really blue, so we're just gonna kind of
Yes.
doodle around here until we find something that looks about right.
Kira. Apparently our Aunt Jen has one of these things. Like you stick in your microwave and then the steam
Cool.
blows out of the top to help you clean it.
That's cool. I
She's
need one of
angry.
those.
Yeah, she said thank you, Angry Mama, for helping to
Wow.
clean my microwave.
Nani?
It made it super easy.
お前はもう死んでいる。何
I am already dead.
何何何何
Nobody's gonna know what that is.
Probably
That's just
hurt.
us screaming. To the untrained ear, it's just screaming.
To the unmemed ear.
To the untrained
Oh, it's
ear.
Kingpin.
I'm sorry for whoever is watching.
Poor confused souls.
Especially whoever had earbuds in.
Yeah. Nani.
Well, I was watching the audio input and it didn't peak or anything. So, it's good.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
My ears peaked.
My ear.
My career peaked. I'm 20.
I'm 20.
I don't have a career.
When you've already peaked, so like there's nowhere higher for you to go. You just kind of fall for the
Ah,
rest
all
of your
those
life.
people who peak in high school.
Lily,
Ugh.
I know what it means to peak.
I'm gonna fall for the rest of my life, Anna.
You're
You didn't
dying.
peak yet. I predict your peak will be in 6 years.
6 years?
Yes.
How old is
Years.
A few years older than you are now.
Exactly 6 years older than you will be now.
Mom says we're not gonna get a pool again. I feel like we should get a pool again.
But she said that if we took care of the other pool that she would get a permanent one.
You guys gotta get a pool.
And we
'cause
did,
Last
and-
summer was so fun.
I know, because I was scrolling through Anna's photos to try to find the picture of the watermelon cake, and I saw these photos.
Did you
of
say
Anna-
watermelon cake?
No, the watermelon.
It's a watermelon! Inside of a watermelon!
I remember Mom took a picture of Anna and I shoving each other over in the pool.
Oh,
This wasn't one of.
Oh, show, there's like 3 of them and they're successive. Show her all of them.
There's
who said mom smells?
I mean, it says right there.
I'll fight you for
Mom
that.
didn't.
なんだよ!
Mom didn't take the one of you nearly actually.
Your
Send me a
mom
Japanese and I'll say it in an anime voice.
You're right.
Shut.
Shut.
This was the closest.
Pretty sure that's not Japanese.
Mom didn't take
Japanese.
Japanties.
Ew.
Mom didn't take the picture of
I'm
you
crazy.
nearly actually drowning me, but she did get this one.
Okay. Please come another.
Weren't you the one that tried to drown me so many times? Or was it Marley?
I don't
It
remember.
was either Kara or Marley, but one of them kept on dunking me
I
underwater.
can
It
show
was
them
Marley,
the
I
pictures later because I have them in my stash.
Okay. That pool was fun.
I have them in my stash.
We should like all get together and talk Mom into getting another pool.
So,
Or-
she's actually coming out really nice looking.
I think it was like $300.
I like this.
What
Her name's
is her skin tone?
Whatever you feel like. Maybe blue. I don't know.
Okay.
Right there.
Like, give her a cool. Actually, pink. Pink's like my favorite color.
Okay.
You do.
Just like a nice pink shade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Mom-
actually replicate the markings on the whiteboard and everything. Just
Mom
like-
claims she doesn't want to get another pool because Uncle Dan got a pool. So we can just go over to his house. It sounds fun because we went in that pool like every night. It's the best summer ever.
The pool you guys had was really fun.
What is her hair
It's like-
color?
We would all think it would be
White
fun
pool
to
color.
have like an in-ground big pool, but no,
Kira,
just a tiny little
what
pool.
should her
is the
hair
best
color be?
pool.
Right.
Because you can make the whirlpools too.
Exactly.
I don't know. What's a good hair color for her?
Hold on, give me a sec.
I cannot find a picture of the stupid watermelon cake.
Also pink. No. What about light blue?
No, it's just cotton candy person.
Not light blue. I would say
Cotton candy woman. Except she's a woman.
light,
What's the trap?
lightish red. Just kidding.
Lightish red. Inbred pools.
It would be under mobile uploads.
Lightish red coming up.
This is, I was like, it's the same color as her, but I realized you made it more red. And
Yeah, one's
blue.
made of like magenta and the other's made of red.
Regenta.
Regenta?
Regenta.
Regenta.
Sounds like an
Red gentleman.
STD. Regenta?
She has pink eye.
Contact your doctor if you think you have Regenta.
And what about her eye color?
Well,
Teal.
Lightish
Teal.
red.
Teal. Teal.
Yeah, teal.
well, I couldn't find the cake, but I did find this, Anna.
This is just me when I get sunburnt.
Your hair gets sunburnt too?
Yep.
I couldn't find the cake, but I found this.
Your hair lightens and gets redder.
Yeah.
How I couldn't get all the face
She's
paint off
beautiful!
for a couple days.
Beautiful girl.
That's what happened this Halloween. I did this like Christmas zombie thing where I put on a Christmas sweater, but also torn up jeans covered in fake blood and like the shirt covered in fake blood. And it was a good costume, but I covered my face in fake blood and all these like scars and stuff. And the next day that night later I washed it off and I was like, I look so sunburnt. I look like I just got, back from like a river trip or something, but no, it's just Halloween.
It's just Halloween, bro.
It's just Halloween.
It's just a prank, bro.
Okay, I can't find the freaking watermelon
Everything is a
cake.
prank.
Your
You
mom
know
is a
where
prank.
it is.
Your
It's
face
on
is a
Instagram.
Your face is
Also,
a
how
prank.
dare you call my mom?
That's how.
I love your mom.
Man, this thing did come in handy. Oh my god.
Oh, you're drawing some good hair.
It's very shiny.
Look at that.
Yeah, well, so is your mom, so. And so's your mom.
And so's your mom.
Oh, I can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, that's
Anna
old.
Banana. Oh no, I'm a
No, it's
child.
not. It's 2015.
Is it really?
What? What? You look very different.
17-year-old me looked like an entirely different person.
What is that?
It was nearly exactly 3 years ago.
That's crazy sauce.
February
Oh.
11th, 2015.
Yeah, this is what happens on this stream is people send me really detailed drawings
Born
and
to
I'll make
be-
them like simplified meme shit and then people will send me like stick people and I'll make it the most beautiful piece of art you've ever seen.
I think that's how
I really
life
think
works.
Josh turned out really nice.
Josh did turn out very nice.
Oh,
Anna, do
Oh,
you
Josh.
remember?
Oh, gosh, it's Josh.
oh gosh, it's Josh.
Oh, Josh, it's
Gosh.
I like this OC. It's cute.
It looks like Judy or something.
It's definitely born to meme.
Huh?
You know, Marley didn't actually like
I think
that
everyone
much
can see where this is going.
She's sad? Oh, no.
Is she
I
sad?
love it. Oh my god.
I mean,
Well, yes, on the inside.
Anna changed a little bit, but I don't think that Marley changed that much. Because this is from 2014.
Oh, she looks very different.
Well,
She looks very young in that
what can
picture.
I say? Marley's a punk ass bitch.
Marley is a punk ass bitch.
As her sister, I can confirm.
yeah.
I want somebody to one day describe me as a punk ass bitch.
I'll never be a punk ass.
Hey Lily,
Yeah? You can't
I hope that comes true.
I say you can't even say it out loud. It'll never happen.
It's okay. I'm not a punk ass bitch either.
Oh yeah, there's this photo too. When Alex stole your phone, so you posted your phone.
Oh yeah, he was like, take that down! How could you do that? And I was like, that's what you get.
Boy!
Mom and
Longest
Grandma
yeah
kept
boy
on saying
ever.
take it off, but everyone else was like, nope, keep it on.
I know, everyone backed me up. It was great.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Jingle
what time it
bell,
is, you
jingle
ride it
bell,
out. Oh, that's a
jingle
dab,
bell
alright.
rock. Jingle
That- look at
bell
that dab.
time and jingle bells.
Look at that dab.
It was funny how Grandpa backed you up.
Yeah.
He said, I think he's trying to signal to you that he stole it twice before because he's doing like a peace sign. And then he did, selfies on someone else's phone can be brutal, huh, Alex? How do I share this on other Facebook pages?
Amazing.
That's great.
Alex is so kawaii.
Oh my gosh, remember when Alex accidentally stayed logged in to Facebook on Grandpa's iPad or something?
What
So,
happened?
He posted on Alex's Facebook something like, I like to smell men's underpants. Or underarms or something.
Underpits.
Underpants.
Let's just call them that from now on.
That sounds like a good title.
I forgot that it was actually called armpits. I'm like, what do you mean it's not underpits? Like, that was legitimate. I actually forgot armpit.
You should pass your bedtime.
There's
It is. I'm a grandma and I go to bed really early. I
Bro.
went to
Rose,
like 8.
we have
I was-
like 10 more minutes. 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 10 more minutes.
Was that Slipknot?
There's a photo of when Anna first cracked her iPhone. She said it finally happened and complied with the camera.
I don't have
Jake Paul will block you.
an iPhone anymore.
We'll just write a diss track about Jake Paul then.
Jake Paul
Logan
did not
already covered
patent the
that.
dab.
Excuse you.
Video muted.
Video
Jake
muted.
Paul.
I hate when people are terrible people.
Me too.
Isn't it the worst?
I hate me too.
Okay.
Oh, I hate me.
Kira.
What?
I hate
It's supposed to-
meme. No, just kidding.
You couldn't even.
I couldn't even
You
like
struggled to say it, and then you're just like, no, I'm sorry, I don't.
It's because I love memes.
It's like,
That's
Look,
Frick, I'm
he
sorry.
said I mean because I said it's
She
Slipknot.
had like dad's
I mean-
laptop, mom's laptop, and her computer. I think she has a second computer screen, plus her tablet and her phone that she was all on at once.
Brown
brunch.
That's 1, 2, 3.
to
Alright.
my May.
So
Me
I was
too.
on 6 screens at once.
Give her the green arrow instead of the dollar sign. It's basically
Run,
Ash
you-
Ketchum's hat. Like that's what she said without the dollar sign.
Anna,
Going to catch them all.
no offense, but without bangs, your forehead was huge.
No, wait, that's not what I meant to do.
Her forehead was huge.
It looks like a dreidel, to be honest.
I love going through
Looks like a
old
badly
photos
drawn
of you.
dreidel.
That is beautiful.
All right, who's next?
Looks like Muffin and Mega Muffin.
Do you know the Mega Muffin? The Mega
Muffin,
Muffin.
the
Mega
Muffin. Do you know the Mega Muffin who lives on my whiteboard?
As you can see, the Mega Muffin is only slightly larger than a regular muffin.
Your forehead was huge without bangs.
Ew.
Yeah.
Get off of Facebook. I don't like looking at pictures of me before I knew how to be a person.
You were wearing makeup. Oh my gosh. That's when lip gloss was in. It's not that.
That's what you think.
What do you mean?
That's
Is it
what-
lip balm?
No.
It looks like you did your eyebrows.
No, what I'm trying to
eyeshadow
express is
on.
that I didn't know that lip gloss wasn't in.
Me! That's me every day.
The caption
I
you
love
put on
lip
that
gloss.
was selfie. That's it. Just selfie.
I mean, that's what it was.
I
What do you
know,
want
but
from me?
You gotta put more on there, Anna. Not just selfie.
I never talk to me or my son again.
Don't ever talk to me. Ever again.
mutton chops.
What?
My sister.
I did not have a beard.
Nathan.
Oh.
I sent a photo. As we have mentioned
Oh
earlier.
yeah,
Kira,
you remember when you were 12
Oh,
and
and
you
then
had a
Sophie
beard?
had her dinner plate.
Remember, Kira, you know our son and our nephew.
Yes.
I sent a picture.
Tyler and Carl.
Yes, I sent
Our
a
Lego-
picture of Carl to
our Lego
my
birds.
sister, and she was like being mean about it. And so I said, "Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again." But that was before he was our nephew.
Why would she? I love your sister, but man, is she a bitch sometimes.
Yeah.
Screams.
Screams kindly. Aww.
I love that so much.
No, I don't. Wrong.
I thought that
I said the wrong thing.
more of a maybe an older sibling relationship.
Yeah, that's what I was
I kind of
thinking,
see the
but I
muffin
didn't
thing
mean-
as like little afros.
I meant to say I friendship it.
I
That's what I
friendship
meant
it
to
as
say.
well.
I don't care. I ship it. The hat looks like a penis.
What?
To be honest.
What does?
That the anime girl, whatever you want to call it, drawing.
She
Look,
as a
look.
person does?
Yes.
Look
No,
like
no.
that.
Her shield did. Like, quick glance at it, it didn't look like a shield. And I was
Okay.
like, why?
Okay, listen, transparent pictures, paste with a black background.
No! No! No.
So much for that joke getting anywhere.
What?
I got tagged again. Who keeps tagging me?
More snork.
Then you should have put it in submit, you freaking dummy. It's too late now. We got 5 minutes and there's only one
Does
submission.
anyone remember?
I want you to change the shield.
Does anyone remember the little kitties?
Does everyone remember?
Are you talking about the neighbor's
their mom?
cats?
We thought that they
Aww.
were stray, so we took them in and fed them.
Well,
And then later that day, we found out they were our next door neighbor's cats.
Me
We'll be
too.
right back with Clip Show.
It's funny.
I don't know if we thought they were strays, but we didn't know where the heck they
I
came
thought it was
from.
a stray.
You think every cat you see is a stray because you want it to be. Because that means you can adopt it.
Every animal is homeless and it must be mine.
Oh, and then this cat was just chilling. See,
I'm scared to see your house in the future, Lily. I'm just gonna walk in and be like, there are 30 dogs.
And an alligator.
30 dogs.
There's just gonna be like an alligator, like.
I'm gonna be a
Roaming.
crazy
That would be a
cat lady
homie,
when I
though.
grow up.
Dogs will drive me crazy. I like dogs sometimes.
But not in large quantities.
Yes.
I don't think I want a lot.
I like
If I don't even
corgis
want.
and I like big dogs, but only if they're chill.
I don't
Little
really-
dogs are
I don't
horrible.
even want like a lot of kids, so I don't know why I would have 30 dogs. But I think it's because they don't talk.
Dogs are just like children, except they bark instead of say words.
Exactly, and they don't constantly command your attention. If you get the right ones. I have a dog who's really chill, and it's
Well,
like
if you
old-
get the right kids, they won't constantly demand your
You
attention.
get- you're acting
either.
like you have a choice.
Yeah, that one's a bit more of a lottery, though.
Like it's like the loading. It's like the screen for like when you get to design your character on a video game. You just choose your child, and it's like
Choose
doesn't
your child.
doesn't speak,
a mute.
Not
child.
Personality, silent type.
silent type, not annoying. Instantly goes from a baby to being an adult, so I don't have to worry about them anymore.
It's like how
I wanna
troopers
skip-
grow in half the time.
I want to skip all the toddler years.
Well,
Honestly, I
Sorry to
do
break it
not
to you,
like
huh?
babies.
I hate
like-
babies.
I
That's
love
why I want to
babies.
adopt, because, like,
I want to adopt.
babies have no problem getting adopted. There is a wait list for adopting babies, newborns.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
But, like, once they pass a certain age, or just basically the older they get, the less likely they are to be adopted.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, what I want to do is I want to travel the world for years and years, and once I'm, like, semi-done with my world traveling, I'm going to adopt some kids
this is part
in
of
an
it.
impoverished country,
Yeah.
preferably an African country because black children are really cute.
I want to experience having a kid at least once, and then if
I
I
don't
don't
wanna
like
have
it,
any of
you
my
know,
own children.
I just won't do it ever anymore. If I don't like it, I just will never do it again.
Yeah, I don't want to have a kid right now, but
Me neither.
I might change my mind at some point.
I think I can foresee myself in the future having at least 2. No more.
That's
no
what you
less.
say.
And then I'll
But
have
the
like
question
6.
is, do you count your 30 dogs as your children?
Yes, of course.
32 kids.
But they're not a burden.
I wish we still had our Trailblazer.
I hope you don't tell your kids that.
Maggie, that car was a gas
They're a
guzzler.
burden?
Yeah, but we should at least get another
Could
You
you
are.
imagine? Hey Jimmy, you're a freaking burden.
Vans are so
Get off my back, son.
Vans be guzzling gas, though.
Stop being such a freeloader. He's like, I'm 4.
That's how we treat our son, Kira.
Tyler?
Poor Alex.
Oh,
No, we
Alex.
love that. We love Tyler. We take care of him. He's the favorite child.
What do you mean you take care of Tyler? He sits by your cactuses. Cacti.
They're the babysitters.
Are you talking about the Legos right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we also have a human son named Alex. He pays our bills.
He's... not my brother. 'Cause I have a brother named Alex.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
she meant to say physically possible, but she said fiscally. I don't know if there's a difference. I'll probably end up having as many kids as fiscally responsible. As is fiscally responsible. Oh, I read that wrong. I apologize.
As is
I thought-
fiscally possible.
I know. I was thinking she said as physically possible.
As much,
And I
as
was
many
like,
kids as
God.
money will allow.
I was like, God damn. Don't turn into the Duggars. If you guys don't know who they are, it's basically this couple who had
A billion kids.
19 children.
See, the more kids that you have, though, the more
Kids give a huge tax.
the more money they can earn for you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like Sophie manages to squeeze
Eventually.
herself in so many photos. Like, even a Thanksgiving photo.
But then
It's right there.
the bad thing about the only thing about kids is they're a good tax break, but then you have to pay for all of that later
Mm-hmm.
when they go to school, and like unless you're the kind of parent to be like, do it yourself, which is fine.
Oh, she's in the 4th of July photo too. Right smack in the middle.
Maggie's background Facebook adventures.
Yeah, she's just talking. Nobody knows what she's talking about. She's
I'm
just
talking
sitting,
about how
rocking.
Sophie squeezes into all of our photos.
No, it's actually just Maggie rocking back and forth, just talking.
She's just like going through Facebook photo albums.
Of you. Don't forget that part. It's all of you.
Oh, I see. Kingpin is a male.
Oh, this was
and will not actually physically be having the children.
As many kids as is physically possible,
so
0.
0.
But it
Oh my
depends.
gosh. Okay, Anna posted a homecoming picture, and I said zit face, and apparently there's a translation, and the translation is zit face, zit does.
Me too.
Thanks.
Then Anna said shatta.
Nathan, you gotta
Oh,
stop.
you're a bully, Maggie.
I know.
I don't.
I'm an internet bully.
I love being inside.
Well, it's 9 o'clock. Thank you everybody for coming, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.